I cannot tell you how excited we are to be here today. This is a seminal moment in the VI-Grade calendar year after year when we get to look forward to hosting all of you here at this event. This marks the third year that we've been able to host the event, 1 year virtual, 2 years at Multimatic, and each year we continue to grow, we get more and more interest, we gain more and more sponsors, and the community of simulator users continues to expand. That allows us to continue the message of achieving the Virtual Prototype Challenge. The live demonstrations conducted today by our application engineers are truly a testament to the fact that there's no amount of talking that I could do visiting you to tell you the power of these tools. Feeling them, experiencing them, and touching them for yourself truly gives us the opportunity to achieve the VI-Grade message of human in the loop. It is really the driver's experience that we're trying to understand when we look at implementing the driving simulator technology. The networking opportunity here is also extremely powerful. I'd like to take a quick moment and ask a question. The question to the group: raise your hand if you are not using a driving simulator today, or if you do not have a driving simulator today. Thank you. Now, raise your hand if you are using VI-Grade technology and a driving simulator today. Those of you that don't, look at those that do. Find them at the coffee break. Ask them what their experience are. Ask them what they're able to achieve. Ask them what it means to their operation and to their organization to be able to bring the simulator technology into the development process. Don't take my word for it, take theirs. Also, these presentations are going to be very powerful, and I wanted to take a moment to thank all the presenters who took time out of their busy schedules to make sure these things got put together. Now, I can't help but just say, when I do visit a few of you, and when we do talk about simulators, I'm kind of met with this look, which is why I wanted to start with who has and who doesn't have. Because again, the real message here is to further the understanding of what the technology means. And the technology reaches beyond just what a simulator is. It reaches to how we bring all the pieces together. And a quick level set from VI-Grade's perspective. We feel that the technology has achieved a point where everything is coalesced into an opportunity to really drive the use cases forward. The VR tech, the graphics renderings, the real-time computing, they've all achieved that apex position, for the most part, that allows us to bring them together into a holistic opportunity called a driving simulator. We also feel that there's still this tension of, it's all right, Gary, this is the way we've done it for 20 years. So despite the achievement of technology, despite the advancement in CAE, there's still this sort of feeling of, don't know if I can trust it yet. So we see the market here today. Not quite there, but there is an inflection point in front of us. And once we reach that inflection point, we like to look at the flywheel effect. We're going to see a massive expansion of simulator tech, a massive expansion of virtual engineering tools. And it's at that point that you're either on board or you're outside looking in. So we want you to take an opportunity to truly explore and find out how this can happen. Now, beyond just the simulators, we're looking at a total ecosphere. We're looking at the driver experience, the human in the loop, but we're also looking at the software piece, the upfront modeling tools that go into achieving the subjective understanding. Now, whether that's ADAS, vehicle dynamics, human-machine interface, HMI, human factors, or whether that's NVH. All those tools come together, and there's simulation packages to support those. And I definitely don't want to leave out our tire friends who are all here today and the efforts that they're doing in bringing that understanding into the ride experience as well. Now, if we move through the driving simulator, there's also a back-end piece, hardware and software in the loop. being able to understand how actual hardware, maybe at a supplier, maybe at a research place, maybe at another distributed location, can be connected in real time to understand that subjective experience. VI-Grade is the only company that does all three. Our ecosphere is totally open. Our software packages are enabling, and we're able to bring the hardware and software in the loop as part of the core simulator piece. So we're not creating incremental and drastic changes as you start to mature through using the technology. Again, human-centric approach. At the end of the day, the reason we do the things that we do is because we want to understand what the car means, what the vehicle means, what mobility means to the driver, the occupant, the passengers. VI-Grade is creating a complete paradigm shift in how the vehicle dynamics process takes place. Traditionally, we start with a simulation, we build a prototype, and we bring the executives down to drive it. Well, we feel that through the advancement of these technologies, through the maturity of the technology that goes into them, and to the continued adoption of simulator tech in the marketplace, we can create that shift where we can virtualize the vehicle, subjectively evaluate the vehicle, and then target cascade that information into product development, which then gets us to the actual vehicle build or final prototype. Iterating in the simulation space, considerably lower cost, not to mention eco-friendly. Your ESG scores go up, and we're saving the most vital resource that we can, human resources. So, faster product development time, faster time to market, less prototypes, less resource strain, and overall lower systemic cost internally and externally to the system. Now, we're going to go ahead and kick off with our first presenters. I want to take one more moment to thank all of our sponsors for being here today, and I also want to thank all of you for the time you've dedicated to come and join us as we go on the Zero Prototype Challenge.